Hello there! No. Hello. It is me, Pinker Bob, and we are in for another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or Arceus, if you're not European. We're going to continue with our story missions. No side quest, because those can take forever. That'll make this gameplay... We will be at episode 99 before I get anywhere near the end, because there's so much to do. But I think we're nearing the end. We got one more Lord on the map to quell, and after that we'll see. So let's get to it, shall we? The next day. Isn't it nice getting up early? Yeah.
Is it? It's not as if getting up early changes what you can do with the day.
Yes, it does. It opens up possibilities, such as responding to Commander Kamado's invitation today in a timely manner.
Well, I got that same invitation, and I had to wake up even earlier than you to run all the way here for it.
Come on. No need to grouse so much over a nice little early wake-up. Are you coming too? I'm sure we all can guess what the commander wants with us.
Yes, do come. Galaxy Hall is quite close anyway.
I finally got your joke, Adaman. Very funny. You've now quelled the frenzy of 4 nobles.
On to the next one.
When word of these frenzies arrived from Oliver Hisui, I feared what would become of us. But here we are, already preparing to quell the final noble.
Yeah, who would have dreamed some stranger who stumbled out of the sky would be our salvation? Life never does stop surprising you.
The only lord left to be quelled is Avalugg, which lives in the Alabaster Icelands. He is also the largest of the nobles, according to what Irida told me. Your mission is to quell Avalugg, the final lord. And perhaps in doing so, we may trigger some change in the space-time rift as well.
Yes, sir. Avalugg may be the Pearl Clan's noble, but my clan and the Galaxy team will have to step up to resolve this too, for the sake of a brighter future.
Then let us all meet in the cold reaches of the Alabaster Islands. Until then...
No matter how many of the frenzied Pokemon you may quell, the fact remains that you are a stranger to our world. No small number of people still regard you with suspicion and distrust. The most you can hope for is to gain the trust of as many as possible. And to do that, you must prove yourself through your actions.
Yeah!
Whoa!
Abra, teleport this Wurmple outside at once!
Ahem. So, you're to survey the Alabaster Icelands next. This is the most treacherous climb you'll face in all of Hisui. It would not be an exaggeration to say that you might be the only one among the Survey Corps I can task with surveying the Alabaster Icelands. You know your orders. See your mission through.
I'm not entirely sure if I need to get all 10 stars, because that's a lot of grinding, and I don't really want to do all that. So, with that, we'll just move on with the story. It looks like I've got some story coming up right now.
So, We're to make for the Alabaster Icelands. That's right. I see. Of course, I'm all too aware of the injuries done to some of our own good people because of the frenzies of the other nobles. There seemed to be little choice but to intervene. But this Avalugg out in the Alabaster Iceland hasn't harmed a soul, as I hear it. Does it really behoove us to go out of our way to subdue him?
If Avalugg's as great as mighty as they say, he could very well cause avalanches.
Avalanches don't require any Pokemon's help. They occur perfectly well on their own, you know. I confess I still have my doubts whether we should be even getting involved in this case. No damage has been done so far, but if we send Pinkerbob out there, we'll be putting him in danger of real harm.
But if the Lord is suffering in its frenzy like people say, then wouldn't it be kinder to quell it?
There's simply so much we don't yet understand when it comes to noble Pokemon. We don't know whether their frenzies truly are causing them to suffer, nor do we know why they enter these states in the first place, or if it is all connected somehow to the space-time rift. What is it, I wonder, that the commander hopes will come about from our quelling the nobles? Or, indeed, from serving any of the Pokemon of this land? What is it he hopes to achieve? A way to coexist. I certainly hope so. The goal of my research is to help build a future where everyone gets along with Pokemon.
Professor Lavington?
Ah, nothing to bother yourselves about. Doubtless I'm just being a silly sausage. You've got a mission to carry out, haven't you, Pinkerbob? Then we'll support you in it.
The best support I can offer you now is another chance to practice your battle skills.
I'm gonna win.
I'm just glad to get the opportunity to battle you. The fact that I've been able to grow so much as a Survey Corps member and work together with Pikachu is due to you joining us.
Another battle, Akari. Well, we'll just wipe the floor with her this time. I have a good feeling this will be pretty easy. Oh, I forgot to swap out some of my mons. That's okay, though. Maybe not. Oh no! Crunch time! Uh-oh. Well, you might be done for, Luxray. I guess I had a bigger head than I thought. Oh boy. You know, these aren't any of my normal mons. These are ones I was leveling up and filling my Pokedex out with. Goodness. Hopefully we can scrape by with these, I don't want to say others, because they're still my Pokemon. Just ones I was training to fill out the Pokedex. It's maybe a bad idea. Burn! Burn! Oh, I'm not dead. You're maybe more of a beast than I thought, Drifloon. Staravia! Hang in there, Drifloon. Heck yes! There we go. We did it!
There's something so natural about the sight of you and your Pokemon fighting together. About your mission in the Icelands, well, it will be a challenge. Be careful out there.
As for me, I'll set off for the Alabaster Icelands forthwith. See you there, my boy.
And before we head off, I'm going to swap out my Pokemon, because I don't want to get trapped like that again. So this is my current team. Let's see, I can got 1, 2, 3 alphas. Hey, just a little bit of luck. A little bit of luck goes a long way. And friends.
I'm hearing reports of one of those mass outbreaks out there. Stay safe, kid.
Okay, off to the Alabaster Islands.
Wish to go to
Icelands,
Snowfall Camp?
I should say. Yeah. We're gonna freeze to death. I should have dressed nicer.
My word, it's rather chilly here, isn't it? Glad to see you made it safe and sound, in any case. Very few venture to these Alabaster Icelands, apart from the Tau Hua, leading the odd supply corps excursion to gather materials. But the Survey Corps, of course, must go anywhere that Pokemon are found. From what I gather, Ice Peak Arena, where you'll find Avalugg, is rather far off, I'm afraid. Doubtless this mission to tackle Avalugg will be another dangerous one. Learn all that you can from Erida and Adaman to try to keep yourself safe.
Pinkerbob! Brisk out here, isn't it?
How aren't you freezing?
Freezing? I'm practically sweating. If you think this is bad, just wait. This is nothing compared to where we're headed.
You know, I'm beginning to think the problem between us isn't a Diamond Clan thing, or a Pearl Clan thing. It's just a you and me thing. We'll never see eye to eye on anything, will we?
I don't see how we could, as long as you and your clan cling to your vision of an almighty Sinnoh that reigns over time. Forget my bluntness, but if such a being even does exist, it's certainly not almighty Sinnoh.
Yes, yes. Believe what you want. Just tell us where we have to go.
We're headed to see my teacher, and he's only ever found in one place.
Which is? You're talking about the Gaeric fellow, right? Where do we find him?
At Avalugg's legacy, obviously. Where else but a great mass of ice could I have met when I said we'd be headed somewhere even colder?
Where else indeed? Ready to go, Pinkerbob?
Sure! Stop off without me! This is why I can't stand people who only care about whether time is passing them by! See you at Avalugg's legacy, Pinkerbob. Take care on your way.
What do we think? They certainly want a kiss, don't they? So much tension right there. Jeez. Alright. How far are we to the next area? Not too far, not too far. Just gotta take care not to die. Goodness gracious, thank goodness we have a Sneasler. Makes it a Breezler. I'm so stupid. If I find a shiny, then I'll go right after it. And of course, I do have to go after those stupid ghosts. That's going to be another off-screen thing, though, because that takes forever.
Well, that was a real slog, fighting through those miserable icy winds to reach this desolate bit of nowhere. Well done, us.
This gentleman is Avalugg's warden and my most honorable teacher, Gaeric. Show some respect, Adaman.
Let's begin with some proper introductions. I'm Gaeric. I serve as one of the Pearl Clan's wardens. And you must be Pinkerbob, right? Of the Galaxy team. Answer me this, would you? On what grounds do you come here seeking to quell Lord Avalugg? He is in a frenzy. That leads to my next question. What is wrong with him being frenzied? It could trouble others. Then I have another question. Setting aside any orders, what is it that your heart tells you to do?
To quell his frenzy.
Our mighty lord of the tundra, Avalugg, has done nothing to trouble any person or Pokemon.
Sir, please try to keep your cool. For now, indeed, Avalugg's causing no trouble. But aren't we also duty-bound to free our people from living in fear that such a colossal Pokemon might begin to wreak havoc at any moment?
We are. There's certainly some logic to that. But if that is what you hope to accomplish, then we must judge whether this child is up to the task. Who cares about the grandstanding? Let's get to battling.
Let's start.
My musculature is hard and unyielding as ice. Think you can break through?
Another battle. This time we're going to wipe the floor with him. Thanks to my new mons that I've hard earned. Oh, got two of them at once. I'm going to use... Oh man, maybe they are going to give me trouble. Go, Typhlosion. This is a different Typhlosion, by the way. I traded it over from another game. Flamethrower. Go for it. Well, well, well.
Outstanding! I'm tough as an iceberg, but you smashed me through and through. I suppose you all can get on with it now. This one's all right.
Thank you, sir. Some may still have their doubts about a stranger like Pinkerbob, but I'll vouch for him.
Then if you insist on quelling Avalugg's frenzy, you want to claim some of that eternal ice he likes and bring it to my lord's seat. Good luck.
Eternal ice, is it? For that, you'll have to be able to fly, which means you need Braviary. Long story short, you've got to sing out a young lady named Sabi.
Tell the long story long. You're not saving any time if we waste it puzzling out what you mean.
Isn't Avalugg one of the Pearl Clan's lord? Seems a bit odd for me to do the talking. But fine, listen up. This eternal ice stuff can be found atop Avalugg's legacy here. But to get there, you'll need my clan's help. Not even Sleezer can climb the surface, let alone a person like you or me. You're going to have to approach by air, with Braviary's help.
Gaeric once managed to climb nearly to the top of Avalugg's legacy, I'll have you know. He says he made it within 6 feet of the top. Might makes right, or at least height.
And, about Sabi, how do I put this? Even when she's not flying with Braviary, she's got her head in the clouds. Well, you'll understand once you meet her. Head towards Snowpoint Temple, and you'll probably come across her sooner or later. What? Sabi!
My clairvoyance told me that I'd lead you on a chase. Think you can reach me? I see what you mean about Sabi, but why would she be up there?
Seems you better focus on pursuing Warden Sabi, and let me focus on my workout while I still can.
Okay. Here's a quick question for you. Is Gaeric, is that hair on his chest? Or is that just a pattern? If so, that's kind of nasty. Like, shave that, bro. Yuck. I'll just go up here and talk to her. We'll talk amongst ourselves. No Pokemon.
Hello, my name's Sabi. Nice to meet you, Pinkerbob.
Pleasure's all mine.
I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here too. You want Braviary's help so you can quell Avalugg's frenzy, don't you? Well, you'll get it. If you can catch me first. Let's go, Braviary!
Well, where does she go now? That shouldn't be too hard. It started to snow. I don't like it. Out of my way, fiends. I have a Braviary to catch. Alright, Sneasler, do your stuff. Pretty soon you're going to become not that used, so enjoy it while it lasts. These times we had together have been so special.
Pinker Bob! You made it all the way up here in this cold. But the question is, did you catch me, or did I let myself get caught? Oh, and one more thing. Am I really clairvoyant?
No idea.
No one but me could really know, right? Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop of our merry chase is No Point Temple. But the real question here is, am I really have fun playing with you, or am I bored? Let's go, baby!
I won't lie. I think it's kind of lame that they do all these animations off screen to save some budget. And animating her getting on top of the Braviary and flying away. I'd personally like to see that. And I'd hate to be in this camp, but like there are other like fan projects out there that mog this game or any Pokemon game in general. So I'm really hoping Wind and Wave blows everybody out of the water. I know Game Freak, if they really wanted to, they could make a great like game, Pokemon game. They have. But I like one that meets everyone's expectations. I'm not a bootlicker, so that's where I'm just gonna end that conversation. That's a pretty heated debate, even amongst hardcore fans. Well, that shouldn't be too hard for you, Sneasler. Just gotta go to the tippy top. Look at that, see, we're already here. There's some dots on the side for the Reggies.
Hi again, Pinker Bob. It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers, or something like that. Anyway, here's No Point Temple. I've opened the front door for you. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. But the real question here is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored?
I heard what Warden Sabi said. If you have Warden Sabi's approval to enter, then by all means do so. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzle won't get very far within. I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have sort of patterns on their chests too.
When I ask for your help, I'll ask! Mind your business, knave! These peasants think they can talk to me. Anyway, why does he have to listen to a Diamond Clan to tell him what to do? Aren't they feuding? You aren't a statue. Very blue. I feel like I'm in the ocean monument in Minecraft. Rock. Okay, so we're following rock, I suppose. Well, that one's steel now. I don't get it. Rock, steel, ice. Steel, ice. You pressed the panels. Too easy. Come on now. Give me a challenge. Ice, rock, steel again. And... well, now I'm confused. Oh, I see. Ice, rock, steel, rock. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Well, that wasn't it. Any much harder. They just threw me off with that weird statue behind closed doors. Okay, so I'm guessing I gotta find where the statue starts. There's one over here. They're trying to trick me. Deal. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, rock. Hopefully they don't get any more of those. 'Cause there's only so many I can memorize before I'm like, have to write it down. I'm not a big fan of writing down stuff while I'm playing. I know there are some people that can do it. Not me. I need to believe. Ah! Oh god! Run! Who gets a male Gardevoir? That's just weird, right? It's like a female Machamp and a Machoke. Just feels off. There's something not right about it.
I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with Braviary. Do you think that'll come to pass?
I'll make sure it does.
Well, however the future turns out, flying with Braviary isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me you're strong enough. Gonna take us on?
Yep.
Now get ready, 'cause here comes Rhyperior, Magmortar, and Electrive. All three of them. Go!
You gotta be kidding me. Okay. I thought she was gonna send all three of them out at once. Alright, she did! Oh god! Oh boy. Not good. Legion, you know what to do. Used them in Champions and now I'm using them in this game. Same move and everything. Ooh, he's tough. Why can't I use 3 Pokemon at the same time? Lame. Wave crash! Oh! Ouch. Duck lips. It looks like every celebrity that's gotten lip fillers. Electribe might take me out. Oh, never mind. Who can I use against Electribe? I know. We'll use my Ursaluna. Go! Ursaluna! Finish it! Big boy. Knock him out. I'd be intimidated just by the sheer size of that thing. Woo-wee!
Wow, you caught us and you beat us. You've won all the games so far. But Braviary still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go.
How many more tests must I complete? I've passed them all with flying colors. Come on now. This is getting really redundant. Doing my dodge rolls like I do on Zelda. Probably easier just for me to just walk it. Not intimidating at all.
Alright, Braviary. Why not test out Pinkabob's strength for yourself?
More fighting, I suppose. That's fine. Deal with it, Luxray. Take him out with one hit. Other than he's psychic type. I forget that. Oh no! Luxray! Tried your best, buddy. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball! Haha! Shadow Ball! Finish him. Oh, just a sliver of health. There he goes. Ouch! I did that camera work myself. Oh, he killed himself.
I can't believe Braviary lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I'll head home now. Bye!
Wait.
I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute.
Braviary opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. You've received the sky plate from Braviary. Thanks, Sabi.
Sure, having Pinker Bob to fly around with should be fun for Braviary.
Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together. Huh. Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is Almighty Sinnoh's anger? Or do you think this is a trial it's putting to us? If this is a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy, and we quell the last noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift really ought to close, right? Even if the one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you. Not one of us who we've been living here in Hisui for ages now.
How come you're playing all wise? I thought you wanted a big dinker at him in.
Hush, Sabi. I can feel history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might get to meet Almighty Sinnoh myself.
The question is, does listening to Adam fascinate you, or bore you to tears? Anyway, Pinker Bob, it's time for you to go soar with Braviary. If you jump from way up here, Braviary can take you gliding just about anywhere.
But don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you needed Braviary in the first place, right?
Avalugg's legacy is down there. Now go get a feel for flying with Braviary. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive.
You can now call Braviary and glide through the air with him.
Oh my god, after all that yapping, finally. Whee! Like that one. I did my Spider-Man dive. And I head straight there. Oh man, flying is so fun in this game. Free dive! Whee! I bet that gives you the feeling of your soul flying out of your body when you go over a hill real fast. If you're not careful, and I've done this several times, you can kill yourself. I misjudged that one right there.
Your Arc phone is beeping. You obtained a piece of the Eternal Ice.
At last, the summit is conquered! And I see you made it too! Flew down to this place and obtained the Eternal Ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder?
You gave Gaeric the Eternal Ice.
I do have to respect the effort you put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will make the necessary preparations so that you can face my lord, Avalugg. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. Now don't try to beat this wondrous feat you're about to see me perform! A tall leap like this can only be managed by the highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet.
Shaved your chest, bro. Come on. Yuck. Ew. Gross. Alright. Now that we've got Braviary, this will be a cinch. No more me running around dodging Pokemon that don't want anything to do with me. I'm just going to fly. HMO2? I might be wrong.
Why, if it isn't Pinker Bob? What a pleasure, finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of the Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Gaeric an odor of sword caps,
and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalugg. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Absolutely. And why wouldn't you be? So, Avalugg, yes? The fifth of Arceus nobles.
That he is. And you know what? He's an absolute beast.
Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with chunks of ice, he also fires massive icicles, and he can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Doesn't that seem a bit too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalugg of old could be up to 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem a bit too big to take on?
Oh, you'll be all right. You just have to eat some sword caps, then give your training your all. Nothing better for building muscles than that. Onward now, to the arena.
Yes, well, I did want to see that Avalugg, but perhaps not at the cost of my life. So I suppose my freezing digit and I will be off. So, I was just getting ready to move, and this Machoke here just came up and started posing in front of me. Like, bro, that's cool. I'm not interested in what you're trying to sell. I'm not interested. Goodness. That Machoke really wanted to be captured. Look at that. Here already. Goodness.
So we are to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings won out. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both people and Pokémon. Well, I suppose I better get to work making some bombs using that eternal ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But you know that Avalugg will hurl chunks of ice at you without relent. You need unrivaled dodging ability.
I'm going. Huh? Huh? Oh! 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 Oh. Ah! Holy moly, he's huge! Oh, I'm gonna dodge all this. Okay, I don't have to run around this entire stage, thank goodness. Take that, and that, and that! Oh, this is gonna suck. Be cool if you can get a Pokemon that big. Woo! I actually think that was gonna work. Oh, you... Alright, Typhlosion. Finish him off! Woo! Music! For a big boy, certainly are low level. Oh no, Typhlosion! Yeah, we've got some time. Throw them bombs. And that is it. Take this! Oh. Oh.
Uh-huh. You've received the icicle plate from Avalugg.
Gaeric, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast.
But seeing Almighty Avalugg quelled, and by such a slight child. A child that fell from the very sky. Is this Pinkerbob boy some kind of monster in disguise?
He is no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. Pinkerbob? Gaeric cares for the Pearl Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team could cause our people to flag in their devotion to Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change.
Irida?
I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Pinkerbob has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife so long as our Pokémon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize greater strength as well, and see my whole world grow broader.
It seems you've already changed, Irida.
I knew that you could pull it off, Pinkerbob. You've quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what?
There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow.
Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Pinkerbob.
Indeed we should be. It's good to have him at our side.
You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pearl Clan folk aren't all bad in my book.
Look who's finally seen reason!
Anyway, now that we've killed the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us.
Yes, let's get out of here. Oh no! Whoops. Braviary, why didn't you save me? Not you. I wanted Braviary. That was not really that graceful. Oh well. Why don't we just fast travel there? That'll save me a lot of headache and heartache. I swear.
You managed to quell Lord Avalugg? Fantastic stuff, as always. I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report. To the village.
Heck yes, I get another level. Although, like I said, I'm not sure if it's necessary, but we will see. I hope Commander Kamado treats us to another meal. That'll be swell.
Each of the Pokémon Nobles became frenzied, and now each of them have been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hands of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we may be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower, and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokémon around us.
Thanks for the nice, sizable helping of potato mochi, Benny old chum. Oh, and if there's anything else that you'd recommend, By all means, bring it out. Uh-huh.
Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focused on our survey work. Though, we still can't let our guard down around regular, wild Pokemon, of course.
I certainly had my reservations as whether Avalugg needed quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing.
Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble this very moment if Peeker Bob hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is a space-time rift anyway? And what makes it finally go? Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Peeker Bob stranded here?
I'm not sure. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilife Village, Peeker Bob. Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on. Nothing less than a completed Pokedex.
That's right, we'll get it done with Peeker Bob in the lead and me as a valiant assistant.
Assistant? Come now, Akari. Don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too.
Well, thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, it's been quite a lovely journey. We've made it out in one piece. We've quelled Avalugg. And that's the last nobles, too. So, hopefully things finally go my way. Anyway, have a good day. Love you. Goodbye.